Welcome, everybody, to Creativity Talking, episode 129, with your host, V. And there's Jason. What's going on, buddy?
What's up? What's happening, man?
Live with the Vag. So tonight's our first video thing. So if we have issues with video or audio, that's the way it is, because we're old.
Yeah, we're learning.
So cheers. What are you drinking?
I got a little Coors Light tonight, my diet beer. My diet regimen's still in action.
Nice. I'm drinking heroin. No, it's actually Maker's Mark. Because I start the patch next week, so I can't drink after next week.
Oh, you kidding me? You quitting smoking too?
Well, I mean, basically.
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
Well, yeah.
Not the other.
Right. But you're trying to lose weight too, so you're going to try to quit smoking and lose weight?
Yeah.
Man. Aim high, soldier.
Well, it's also, it's like $400 a month.
Oh, no, I'm with you. I mean, I want to quit too, but man, I've been smoking for 35 years, So
right.
I'm like, I can only do one thing at a time.
Smoking Paul and singing.
Right.
Yeah, Paul said it's a Friday. So we have Paul hanging out in the studio with us today, and Paul's son Ben as well is hanging out. They are not on camera. Oh, you could see, you just saw Ben's hand wave.
What's up, Ben?
Yeah. They're in from New Mexico hanging out.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So, New Year, dude.
Yeah, that's for sure. They go fast, don't they, when we get to our age?
Yeah. See this fucking shit? Here?
What you got?
I'm allergic. The masks.
Oh, really?
Masks kill my face.
You're breaking out.
Yeah. Right. Too bad my balls already dropped.
Well, there's always the afterlife, right?
Yeah. Or is it just a continuation? Just another version of bullshit.
Right.
But yeah. So what's going on by you? Is anybody sick?
Yeah, it's been like the little bug's been going around. I was a little rough this week. Not too bad though. I still drug myself in and did my thing. But all in all, everybody's pretty good.
Yeah. I had this growth. I had to get looked at. You want to see it?
That's a.
Doctor said there was nothing they could do for it, so they sent me home.
Right.
And I'll come back for your 17th fucking booster. Yeah. Oh, by the way, just want to point out. Guess what? The entire music industry made as a whole last year. $12 billion.
$12
Pfizer,
billion.
From one fucking shot, made $53 fucking billion. I
was gonna say 26, but damn. Yeah.
So there's no room for any kind of corruption there. It's not like they can buy the entire government for that. But,
no.
But you know what? Whatever.
You're a conspiracy theorist.
Man. Yeah, I know. When you question things that you're supposed to question, and then they come out being true, and
right.
Russia.
Right.
Yeah, that whole thing, dude. We need what we need is a truth in media or truth in news reporting law, like we have for truth in advertising.
Right.
It's getting fucking ridiculous. I mean, literally, there was a story. CNN's like, we had the first death from Omicron. Blah, 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 blah. Fear.
Oh yeah.
A reporter, right? A small reporter. He gets on, calls. He recorded the fucking phone call, and they're like, no, he didn't die of fucking Omicron. So no one even fucking calls.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Omicron isn't. I mean, a lot of people are getting sick, but
yeah,
cold. Remember that?
But yeah, it's less severe, right? I mean,
yeah, it's the same. Yeah,
same fear, less severity.
Yeah. They need to stop peddling the fear. That's
right.
That's ridiculous. You have all these people just.
I mean,
thing called mass psychosis, and we're right in the fucking middle of it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Some interesting research on that, but yeah,
that's a thing. It's a real thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like everyone went gung ho after 9/11.
Yep.
There was that. It goes on.
Yeah.
And the South Koreans have new technology that they say they can actually control your mind with light.
Oh, well, at least we got that going for us.
Hold on, because where's light?
Right in your face all the time.
Don't look too far into it, because Zuckerberg and people like that are totally honest.
Hey, as long as I don't try to control my beer, I'm good. You know what I mean?
It's stupid that the two biggest businessmen, I wouldn't call them, the two biggest business owners at one time, Bill Gates and fucking Zuck the fuck, both are billionaires because they fucked and ripped off their friends.
Yeah.
Literally. Whoop. Unbelievable.
I mean, you can go for a while like that, I guess, but
evil. They should control our speech.
Yeah.
And then
they
should control commerce and, maybe breeding.
Right.
Right. But don't say anything. Shh. You look like a white supremacist, Jay.
Do I? what do they look like?
Look like
right.
They roll out this thing, and here we have the white supremacists coming out and training for the da-da-da-da-da-da. And they have all these people. They're fucking jacked, not an ounce of body fat.
Well, I'm out on that one. I got all kinds of body fat, man.
They totally look like they just walked out of SEAL training.
Right.
And they're like, oh, my God, these are the white supremacists. I'm like, no, where's the fat fucking people?
Yeah.
Half of them would be fucking fat. They couldn't walk, And, just like the thing in Charlottesville where people are like, oh, my God, the white supremacists. Dude, it was 12 fucking employees for Abercrombie and Fitch carrying tiki torches.
Right.
I could have beat all their asses with my dick.
Right.
I mean, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man.
Oh, my God, look at them. They're white. No, they're not. You know what I mean? But if you say it enough, people will believe it.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking...
They want to believe it.
We used to go and fucking throw rocks at the fucking Nazis and fucking, where was that, Zion? Where would they have the fucking protests?
The Nazis? Or what?
The Illinois Nazis, yeah.
Oh, the Illinois Nazis?
Skokie. We used to go to Skokie.
Yeah.
And fucking throw rocks at the fucking Nazis,
One of my favorite lines in the Blues Brothers, like, I hate Illinois Nazis.
Yeah, I hate Illinois Nazis. But I don't know. It's very bizarre.
Strange days, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I can have a peaceful protest tomorrow and burn the fucking block down.
With your house with it, or?
Because feelings.
Right.
No.
Well, lucky for me, I lost those years ago. You know what I mean?
Feelings?
You're right.
Oh yeah. Now, how long have you been divorced?
Which time?
From the farm animal.
The last time, I think it's been 9 years, something like that.
Gotcha. So yeah, all the
farm animal, I'll never give up. Nobody's gonna take my sheep away from me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But okay, so yeah, I know a lot of people who are. One of my coworkers is in the hospital. He was there last week. I'm like, I stayed away from him. I'm like, dude, you need to not be here.
He's got the Voltron.
I think he's got the Voltron. You could have the. I don't know. It could be the. Could be the Micronaut. Could be the Voltron. It could be the. Here, let's see if you'll believe this one. Right. It was funny. Like I made a joke online because I do satire, and they had come up with this new thing that they're doing for COVID. Remember, it was like 2 masks, then it was this, then it was this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I started to question shit. Is like they wanted to start taking anal swabs. So I jokingly posted, "What's next? They're gonna ask to swab your anus." It was true, and then that's when they stopped with that stuff.
Careful what you wish for.
Well, no, you know what I mean. It's like unbelievable. Oh, I think maybe we've gone too far. I don't think they're gonna let us stick anything up their ass at work. And who's gonna do that?
Yeah. I think
we're gonna do that at work. Hey, Paul, we got a new job description for you.
I think we've gone too far. No, keep going.
From that class we took away, but that's okay. Can you do this? Yeah, but the whole thing is.
Yeah, dude.
It's just
I'm telling you.
To be here, let's be adults and quit acting like news network anchors. Oh, do you hear another CNN producer got busted for
Yeah.
Teenage girls.
I'm sure it's purely coincidence.
Well, it was Cuomo's producer first, and then another producer got popped. So you got Governor Cuomo,
Yeah.
the CNN guy who was fucking lying when he said, "Oh, I'm locked down." Meanwhile, he wasn't locked down. He was like, they have pictures of him when he was supposed to be locked down. And then the stuff that he couldn't say about his brother, that whole thing. I think he got a choice. Oh, and Cuomo had to give up his $5.1 million advance, for his book.
That's sad.
Because you know what? Because they're not corrupt as the other people.
No.
It turns out that he was using state's money to write his book, and his staff were contributing under state, so he has to.
Did they know
$1 million?
Did they know they were contributing, or
old people he killed and disabled people he killed because he's an asshole?
Right.
Governor Cuomo. Yeah, but it's the whole thing's wacky. Here's the thing: quit focusing on the R and the D or the I or the whatever. There's a lot of not good people representing or supposedly, quote unquote, trying to represent our business. I mean, our people.
Yeah. Well,
like what happened to the no war stance? Where'd that go?
Yeah.
Union jobs.
Douchebags have no boundaries.
Right. But look at that, Mr. Oh, okay. So what do you got behind you, Jason? Jason was very proud of his backdrop.
That's my psychedelic Allman Brothers mushroom tapestry.
Is it now?
That's so you can't see my blow-up doll back there on the bed.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
They make more high-tech ones now.
Blow-up dolls or tapestries?
Well, I don't know if they're blow-up. I think they're just molded.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of dough.
Jason likes the dolls that look like they're in shock.
True to life, you know what I mean?
Just like home. But
that's how I learned.
We're figuring out this video thing today. It's a little different, but that's why we don't have the whole gang on. Once we figure it out, we didn't know if Jason was going to be able to
figure out the computer with ease.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, hey, Jason, your headphones working? He's like, yeah. I'm like, have you tried plugging it into your laptop?
This coming from the guy that did like multi-platinum records, right? I can't even plug headphones into a laptop.
We didn't need that shit.
Yeah. We didn't have laptops back then,
we didn't need apps to do stuff.
Right.
We had to sweat and take a lot of drugs and go like this for hours on end.
Yeah.
But, So your mom's all good?
Yeah, she's getting there, man. She's not feeling too great still, A little bit better, but not completely.
Oh, that's the plow truck. See here in back. They're cleaning up the street so I can burn it down tomorrow for my peaceful protest.
There you go.
Yeah. No, it's a little salty. But do they use salt by you, or do they put fucking beet juice down?
They when we do
beet juice on the East Coast, right?
Oh, do they? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they do a little bit of like a brine solution here whenever they suspect bad weather, which is pretty much useless. But
and what is it? What do you pair that with? A Chardonnay?
Yeah, you just take a lick off the pavement and then just shoot whatever you got,
Oh, that's a nice awfully. Oh, have you smelled today's brine?
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, so our rich buddy Rob, Mr. Punta Cana, man, how many times a year is he down there?
Hold on, I need to. Oh man, let's see. Hold on. Oh no. Anyway, I was trying to give Rob the bird for being in Punta Cana, but
yeah, I know it, man. It's like twice in the last month. I don't know. I'm losing track.
Well, yeah, he's got a place down there, and also, because they had someone pass away in the family, so they were down there.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, man. He's like sending beach pictures, and we're up here working.
Yeah,
it's not fair, man.
Yeah. How do you like the light bulb?
Nice.
Bulbous. So, okay, so you're set up for that one. Okay. So, okay. Oh, also, I'm giving Jason 101 here on. You see the chat? You click private chat. Say I'm sending you something. You can actually,
yeah, there
so
it
like
is.
instead of me disappearing and
Fantastic.
hear the toilet flush in the background, I can say, "Hey, I'm leaving to take a leak."
Right.
That was funny.
Like,
It was like Archie Bunker. They're talking and there's a pause. Where's Vince? On cue. But yeah, exactly. Dropping a leak.
right.
Yeah. So man in the boat, Captain Crotch. She's not feeling good, so
Ah.
hopefully she's resting up. Cheers to the
Yeah.
captain.
To the captain.
To the captain. So I got coffee. I got Maker's Mark, and I've got some iced coffee, some Gatorade. You know,
Wow. You're well hydrated tonight there.
well, Gatorade because I can't shut the fuck up. So Gatorade keeps me hydrated.
Right.
It works counter to the booze.
Right.
Oops, shouldn't really do that on camera, but you know what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So, okay. So 2022, this is going to be an interesting year. So do you think they're going to lock us down again before the election?
I think if they can, they will.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? I'll tell you, man, it's like, everybody gets a little optimistic every New Year's Eve, but I hate to be that guy, but it's probably going to be the same shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. And now, like when allergy season comes back out, so is that going to be Allergerona?
It might be.
Allergerona?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the symptoms just happen to mimic perfectly allergies.
Right. Well, I mean, the flu disappeared, so I'm sure allergies are soon to fall by the wayside.
What's funny is last week the CDC came out and they did a press release and like, yeah, we're all about new and updated science, and seems that the tests we've been giving everybody is picking up the flu and giving you a COVID positive if you have the flu.
Yeah. You're kidding me.
You don't say.
We didn't notice that the flu disappeared for a year.
Like deplatformed, losing their jobs, losing their homes, losing their career.
Right. Yeah.
Who would have thought? I mean, geez.
Yeah.
All these people who don't have a medical degree or fucking ever worked in the medical field, but they know.
I went by CVS the one day and they had the sign up front, "Get your flu shot." And I'm like, it's back? Holy shit.
Right.
Welcome back, flu.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not anti-vax. I'm just pro-science.
Yeah.
Just wait for shit, man. It may not be the best thing to rush into something.
I'm pro common sense. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, common sense, critical thinking, two genders, science.
Yeah.
Be whoever you want. Instead of your, you know what I mean? I'm going to start, my pronouns are, okay, what are your adverbs? Enough. Shut up.
Right.
Tell me your name. Hi, glad to meet you, Chuck.
Yeah. My verb is fuck off.
I don't care. I don't care what you do with your fucking privates. I don't fucking care. You happy? Are you a good person? Good. Fuck off.
Yeah, I got my own problems. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that chair you're sitting on. I'm going to make sure none of those chairs are ever made again because I'm a Karen.
Right.
So stupid.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Like, mind your own fucking business. How about that?
I wish they just worked 70 or 80 hours a week. They wouldn't have time to be concerned with that shit,
Hold
Trust
on.
me.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's never going to happen.
So what'd you do last night, man? Did you burn it down, or were you like me and in bed by 10 o'clock?
No, it wasn't that sad.
Wow. I had to get up at 2 for work, though,
No, I know, no. Yeah, Seth went out. Well, I worked, and then Seth went out with his buddies. And then I played drums for a little bit.
Nice.
Watched 2 episodes of a show called Joe Pickett.
What's that on?
It's based on a series of novels about Wyoming. So if you like Tombstone,
Yeah.
if you like Yellowstone, or Longmire, it's kind of in that same
genre.
Yeah, like if you like it, you'll watch this.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I
started watching that 1883. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I just watched episode 3 on that. Tim McGraw's a pretty damn good actor.
Yeah.
It surprised me. You know?
Yeah, not
And
too
then,
bad. Yeah.
First, I was like, wow, Faith Hill's looking old. Well, because she's getting old. But
Right? Like,
she's aging naturally. Good for her. She's still a hot.
yeah. Yeah, no Botox, doesn't look like, you know?
Hi. How you doing? You know? That's, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
We all have the same nose. Yeah, it was funny in
That-
LA, like from you could tell, like when new like classes of plastic surgeon or new procedures came out, because like everyone from a certain age group had the same nose.
You're like, I recognize your work.
And yeah, exactly. And the noses would change. Oh, they learned how to sculpt the tip better. Okay,
Yeah.
you know. Speaking of sculpting the tip,
No.
well,
It's going to cost,
wherever he may be.
cost me.
That's going to cost me. Oh.
Call us, Andrew.
Your nose job, I might as well hit myself in the face with the pan. At least I'm getting the 2-for-1.
Where's my Manischewitz?
Right? Where's my Manischewitz? But good old Andrew.
Man,
But
it'd be fun to talk to him again, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Andrew, if you're there, come on.
Call us, man.
Get you on the show. Come on. But so yeah, if you're any type of creative person or you have some type of creative solution, you want to come on Creativity Talking, just drop us an email. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified for every new thing that we come out. We're gonna have some like comedy sketches and shit coming out soon, and we just built the YouTube page, and it's got all the past podcasts on there.
Yeah, man.
So you can stalk us on YouTube as well. But we would prefer if you also liked us on the podcast side, because just because, because we want to quit our jobs and do this.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
So if you
Right.
do that, you can help us achieve that goal.
Yeah. Make our dreams come true.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah. Well, Jason's first dream came true. That, remember that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie about Mars?
What was it? Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall. The chick with the 3 boobs.
Ah, yeah.
Jason's like, that's it.
I've always been greedy, man. 2's not enough, you know?
He's like, fuck sliced bread. 3 boobs. Oh my god! Can you imagine what the bras would cost?
Oh, God, man.
$6,000 probably.
Hey, my
That's
very...
one thing that the women really get screwed on, man.
Oh,
Hey,
bras?
clothes.
Hey, my last stop of the day, I pick up at a bra place, man. And,
you?
yeah, I've handled more bras than probably any man in the country, you know?
Or is it perking up a little bit?
Oh, it's great. It's
Nice.
it's very firm. It's a firm market right now.
Is one side of the building lower than the other?
Slightly. You really can't notice unless you look, you know.
Must be the loading dock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really didn't prepare too much today. Just talk about New Year's and what the new year could do, what the old year can go away.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really know if we'd be able to figure out how to make this thing work, so we're just kind of freestyling now, you know?
And of course, there's like a fucking snow thing happening in Chicago today. So I got the hydroplane right before I got here.
I mean, it's about time, man. It's January 1st, and you guys are just now getting it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you had a pretty good run so far, you know?
Well, actually, the snow is there. It's just invisible. You're just supposed to believe that it's there, and then it's permanent. You should be in fear and lock yourself into the house and
Right.
really shut down that immune system.
Sure.
But yeah, it was interesting last night. Every 15 minutes, there's like 3 bars close to me.
You lucky bastard.
Yeah, and one's a blues bar. Those people are decent. They're never rowdy, or if they're rowdy, they're fun rowdy.
Yeah.
But the white trash bar, and everyone who goes there would call it a white trash bar. They're fucking loud and obnoxious all the time.
Right.
So some of the stuff is really funny. We want to start like recording people and blocking out their faces, because there's people pissing everywhere. they'll piss in the alley, they'll piss in the street. Like I'm sitting outside having a smoke.
And you get a front row seat
between cars. Like it's like 20 feet from me. I'm like, hey man. He's like, oh dude.
Ah, you caught me.
Like, I wouldn't have done that if I know you were there. I said, yeah, you would. You
filthy animal.
In the bar.
Yeah.
You couldn't make it 40 feet, you know.
You don't want to wait in line, man.
Yeah, but there's some funny shit, man. Arguments and
you
get arrested all the time.
See any good brawls out there?
Oh, dude, there's this one guy. So me and Seth are sitting in here and we can hear it. And the sound in here is pretty good from the outside train station across the street. Can't really hear it that bad.
Yeah.
And so we hear this. We're like, what the fuck? So we go outside and we're, sitting out there for a couple of minutes, and then it just got worse and worse, right?
Yeah.
There's this fucking meth head on a bicycle. And the bartender there.
What is it with meth heads and bicycles? I got them here in my street too, man.
I have no idea because they can pedal fast. Check it again. But this guy's like, you blah, 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 like screaming racial shit at this dude from the south side who's like 6'7", bartender. And I'm like, oh my God, he's going to kill him.
Yeah, that's going to end bad.
Yeah, he's just going to collapse his skull right in,
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, so we're all waiting there. And it's like 15 minutes have gone by. And usually after 10 minutes, the police show up. If it's under 10, it's like a friend of the bar or something, and people are just having a
Right.
You don't want a case thrown up against him or whatever. But oh my God, this guy kept on going and going and going. 5 squads pull up. Within 6 seconds, this guy is handcuffed and thrown into the back of the vehicle. Within 6 seconds, and we're like dying laughing that it was so fast.
Yeah.
And then we hear this. We walk back. And we're like, okay, it's handled. So we walk back. Close the gate, and we hear this gook, gook, gook. We're like, what the fuck is that? Like, this is like a half block away. So we go outside, around the corner, and look out front, and it's his head against the window. You fucking pig.
He's trying to bust out?
Yeah. That's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, he went to county. And so I went, and a couple weeks later, I go down to the bar. I said, hey, man, I saw what happened. I just want to commend you for not killing that fucking guy.
Yeah, for your restraint.
Like, dude, he goes, in the old days before all the cameras, he goes, you could get a couple of licks in before the cops came.
Right.
Say anything, but
yeah.
He goes, I don't feel like dealing with 8 months of a fucking case that's going to have it's like, I lived right down the street from the courthouse, but I'm like, I don't blame you.
Yeah, not for some drunk.
Yeah. So what happened, this guy just came up. There was 2 people outside having a cigarette. And this guy just came up, and one of the guys happened to be Mexican. And he rolled up, and he's like, you effing blah, 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 blah. And then shit went down.
Yeah.
All these people on drugs with the big mouths.
Yeah.
So we didn't know if he was just looking for a place to stay, but this guy's, it's bizarre, man.
Yeah. Well, he's got a place to stay now, so.
Yeah.
Was that Cook County?
Getting his daily iron. No, he went to DuPage. No, you don't want to go to Cook County.
Oh, okay.
Cook County is Chicago proper, and then within Chicago proper, there's ones you definitely don't want to go in.
Right.
If you're not a hardened dude.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. I have some friends who are prison guards, and they have some interesting stories.
Oh, I'm sure.
Getting all types of fucking shit thrown at you.
God bless him, man. I hope the money's good. I don't know.
Yeah. That was really funny, Anyway. Yeah, I wonder if they ever got all those people who they let out for COVID. I wonder if they just went back voluntarily.
I'm sure. Well, I'm sure they'll come back, whether voluntary or involuntary,
Okay, here's what we're going to do. There seems to be peaceful protests everywhere. We're going to empty out the prison. I'm going to tell everyone to wear a face mask. Facial recognition software right now. And 142. That wasn't coordinated at all. Hey, let's let loose like 50,000 fucking felons onto the fucking streets.
Right.
No one's there. and the
Yeah.
cop can't do anything because they're too afraid.
Yeah.
Because some fucking asshole with fucking pink hair fucking made them scared to do their job.
Yeah.
Someone who's never actually paid a bill and moved out of their parents' house is fucking telling us how to live. It's ridiculous. I'm all for saying what
Yeah.
you want. Shut the fuck up already. What's
Yeah.
gonna
There
happen?
comes a time.
Go ahead.
There comes a time to shut the fuck up.
Right.
Yeah.
Even I know that.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
when you
old
say
school.
me
Man.
not saying something.
you know some shit's going down.
Yeah, I've been pretty quiet about the shit online, but it's
Yeah.
just to the point where it's ridiculous. And you know what? Maybe the people who are fucking getting all fucking upset, maybe they need to learn how to control their emotions, get into therapy, get on some prescription drugs from those companies they like so much. And
Right. I'm sure they can.
address their problems rather than trying to make their problems everyone else's.
I'm sure they got something in the catalog to fix them right up.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But yep, absolutely. But are you a football guy?
Man, I don't have the time. I mean, if I'm able to sit down for more than 5 minutes in front of a TV, I'll watch it. But I don't follow regularly.
Oh, before we go any further, to Betty White.
Anyway,
To Betty White.
So Betty,
Or
I saw a post by Jet.
one of her first scenes. She's like, "Oh, well, you're excited that you're getting all this work. Well, now that you're 80, she's like, "Well, I'm just a whore."
She goes, I can't say no. I saw this post by Jesse James this morning. He said that the first time he met her, he said within 5 minutes she was telling him dick jokes. Like, well, it sounds about right,
Yeah, what's interesting is Betty White. So Betty White, Liberace, Johnny Carson, and there's another person, but they all started out at the same time and had the same manager.
Oh, wow.
So there's like a bunch of these stories with Liberace, Johnny Carson, Betty White,
Huh.
and yeah, so that was pretty funny. They were talking about that, but
Old
Yeah.
Liberace.
yep. This one's for my brother George. Yeah, and how people did not know that dude was gay is beyond.
Right.
And it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
you know.
He still sold out shows, man.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
He was a great.
Yeah, he's legend.
Uh-huh. And shit, his I don't know if he had some type of record with like I don't know if it was the most, diamond rings or the most carroted diamond ring or something, where,
Right. Yeah.
some kind of weird thing like that, but
Guinness Book of World's Record thing.
yeah. Can you imagine like just hanging out with like him and Elizabeth Taylor and just
Oh, wow.
the abstract conversation they're having
Yeah.
when we were kids?
Siegfried and Roy dropped by, with their tigers.
Yeah, it wasn't for Carol Baskin.
I never watched that show, but I feel like I
Dude.
need to.
I refused to watch it, and then I watched it. You have to watch it.
All right.
It's okay. Remember George with the
Right?
bicycle?
Yeah.
That moment is the entire series.
Oh my God.
I mean, just when you think get any more redneck fucked up, like how are these people able to have large cats on their?
Right. How do they afford large cats?
Yeah. And they're all like culty, so they get these meth heads again, not on bicycles.
Well.
They get all these meth heads, and it's like a 24/7 job. So they live there. They don't get to leave. Everything's provided for them.
Right.
And like sometimes I guess some of these guys are paying them in fucking in drugs and stuff. Like George Clinton did that. Yeah. Yeah. Have you watched the second season at all?
I haven't watched the second one.
I'm third episode into the second season. It's a different guy, but he's also very culty.
What channel is that on? Is it Netflix?
Netflix?
I think so.
Yeah, Netflix.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's worth it. I mean, Carol Baskin's just fucking batshit crazy. She's like, big
Right.
cat lady.
Yeah.
And he's insane. And you see him like getting swatted. Gets swatted by a fucking lion. He's like, I'm okay.
That didn't hurt. That didn't hurt.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
This one guy gets attacked in there. I think he bit his arm off or something, didn't he? Didn't the guy get the arm bit off? And he's like, "Oh, we're never gonna financially recover from it." He didn't give a shit about the person's arm getting
right.
And the person
was the bottom line.
got their arm bit off.
Came back to work.
Cat's fault.
They're just doing what cats do.
Yeah. And the size of the litter boxes, holy shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't go in there on a Sunday morning. But yeah, so Betty White passed away. She was 99.
Man, she almost made it.
I didn't hear that she was sick. Hopefully she just passed away peacefully in her sleep and she didn't have to deal with so much,
Yeah, they said she was home, so I'm guessing that's how it went.
really?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that part of it yet. But there's another really good show. Into animation, and this might be based on a game. I'm not sure. What's that? Yeah. The animation in this thing is fantastic.
What's it called?
It's called Arcane, and I guess it's based on, what was it? League of Legends was now, was that a show itself or is that a game? Gotcha. All right, yeah, the animation on this is really good. The storytelling's good. I'm on episode 1. I'm 21 minutes into it, but if you saw What If by Marvel, this blows that away as far as style. Because that other stuff only, when I tried watching Marvel What If in to watch it again, back to back, and I got tired looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, like fatigue.
Right.
Fatigue.
Right. Yeah.
Apparently it's a thing, but
oh
yeah, Arcane is pretty good. I suggest that. But like you, I'm watching 1883.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start rolling out the Yellowstone things, and I'll probably get in the Longmire. That's a good show.
I think my brother's watching. I haven't seen that yet either.
Yeah, and that was shot in New Mexico, right?
What was that?
Longmire?
Yeah.
Shot in New Mexico.
In our town, Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Nice.
Mm.
But sorry, people, I didn't mean to burp on you.
It happens.
Right? But let's see here. Yeah, you can see, like, I'm easily distracted with the video thing because I have a bunch of shit on the side.
Yeah.
We don't have stuff put in there yet, but yeah. Then we'll have people on and they'll see how Jason stayed the same height he is in real life. Yeah, so that's for George and everyone else.
Yeah.
Man in the boat, whoever stops by.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I was thinking of seeing if Steve's around, but I don't know if he is or not. But maybe next week we'll have him on.
Steve Schwab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But All right, so what do you got planned for this year, Jay? What's the
hopefully to be a podcasting millionaire.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I'm going to keep working 70, 80 hours a week like I've been doing, waiting for my ship to come in.
Right. Yeah, and apparently Twitter banned the guy who invented the mRNA vaccine.
Oh, yeah. That's been a little while, yeah, because he came out and was like,
Yeah.
can't have that.
He just did I think he just did a 3-hour with Rogan.
Oh, he did? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe put him out there.
Yeah, well, Joe's been the one
Yeah.
talking to him, and of course,
Yeah.
one thinks he's a Mr., far
Mhm.
right. He's not. He just hunts.
Well, I heard there's some dudes in England too, like Oxford University, some virologists. I mean, they seem to think that maybe there was a sweet spot with the vaccination where we went too far, and that's the reason for all the different variants.
Right. Well, they're also talking.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's true, but it's true,
Yeah, they're also worried now. They're worried about having too much, and they're going to roll out this thing called VAIDS. So it's So it's basically AIDS with vaccination in front of it.
Huh.
So it's vaccination acquired immunity deficiency syndrome. Yeah. So basically, they're jacking people up with shit that they don't know about while they're telling you to do it or go to fucking or be outcast. But now everyone's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Like,
And we'll make up a name for it.
Well, 1 in 1,400 people out of the Pfizer shot in their 20s and 30s have myocarditis.
Yeah.
Inflammation of the heart.
Yep.
And we thought that would take a few years to present. But that's one of the things that was found out by the what do you call it? When you request information.
Freedom of Information Act.
Yeah.
FOIA.
How do you say it? FOIA? FIA?
FOIA.
FOIA? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they locked away all the information from the vaccine for 55 fucking years, so it'll be released after we're all fucking dead. But what you could do is ask a question in relation if you knew what was in there.
Right.
So someone did, and it turns out 1 in every 1,400 men now have inflamed hearts.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, man.
Yeah, but don't question anything.
It's a real-time clinical trial, it seems,
Well, I mean, when all the animals were dying that they were testing shit on, so they switched to humans.
Right.
That's not a lie.
No.
You can look that up, everybody, and go find it yourself. Fuck you. It's not my job to give you the link. You can find it. It's out there, and it's not some wacky, look at the CDC, look at the NIH.
Yeah, it's all out there.
Yeah, but
turn off the big networks and do some real research.
Yeah, they're just there to scare you. Do you think a drug company's ever going to tell you to stop taking something?
No.
No. So, huh? Oh no, they'd want you to take more, or they'd give you commitments too. But oh, did we freeze?
You did. Yeah, I'm here.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
That was weird. It just froze. We're having a snowstorm out. A snowstorm. A snowstorm. Snort.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that Carol Burnett sketch. Yeah, and that's when they looked at the hair-lipped elephant. And the elephant looked at him and went, snort, snort. Tim Conway,
dude. Yeah, I was going to say, man, I used to watch the Carol Burnett show all the time, man.
Legend. Harvey Korman.
Yep.
Yeah, that's two
and
people.
Carol was a badass too,
Oh, without saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's up there with Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
Different skill set, but Carol Burnett was the shit in our house.
Oh yeah.
Or before SNL, she was, she ruled the house.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But then, of course, SNL happened, and we had the Belushis from a couple of towns over.
Oh really?
Yeah, John Belushi's from Wheaton.
No shit.
Yeah, a lot of those guys went to Second City comedy training in Chicago. Dan Aykroyd, all those John Candy, Gilda Radner. Yeah, all those people came out of Chicago. Bill Murray, the Murray brothers.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase, fucking Harold Ramis. He's a local.
I heard Dan Aykroyd on Road. I didn't realize he's that Crystal Head vodka. That's his company.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff too.
I haven't tried it, but I will.
Yeah, yeah, Crystal Head, and then Bill Murray just announced he's going to be in the MCU.
MU.
He's going to be in the Marvel universe.
Oh, okay.
So he's playing like some character that appeared in one comic in like the 60s. But he's going to be an Ant-Man. I think he might even play Ant-Man's dad. That would make sense. But
You know, he lives down here by me, I guess, down in Charleston.
Bill Murray's got a place down there.
Yeah.
Wasn't that where he like? Isn't that where he crashes parties all the time, doesn't he? I've heard some stories.
I think he does. Yeah, I think he does. Goes to baseball games pretty regularly, you know.
Well, he owns I think he owns 2 minor league teams.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. What are you drinking? Chocolate milk, man? What is that?
What I'm not supposed to show.
No, and you bowed out in the bumps.
Some cold coffee. I got warm coffee there too, but
man, you're getting it cold, hot, any way you can get it.
Just I can't hear anything copywritten, or it'll bounce the. But anyway, I can hear it in the. Yeah, copyright will get me pulled. Yeah, Bill Murray's I think he should probably chill out on cocaine at his age, but dude, it's funny. Anytime he's in an interview, you see him just do like the coke snot thing. It's like, dude, come on, Bill. Maybe wait till after the show's done, you know. But
you only
Letterman, when he'd show up in Letterman, dude, and he'd be like Liberace or Elvis. He did a bunch of funny shit there, but
you only live once, man.
Right. But yeah, so Rob's down there in Punta Cana. What is it? Punta Cana?
Punta Cana, yeah. Dominican Republic.
Right.
Living his best life.
Yeah. My boss goes to me at the restaurant today. He's like, "How do you say octopus in Spanish?" And I'm like, "Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Eche puta?"
Hey, it was a good guess. At least you tried.
I literally had to count out, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got hammered, man, at the restaurant today. But
really,
yeah, it's snowing, and yeah, I was woken up by work. Hey, can you come in? Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, it's New Year's Day. It's good money, you know.
Yeah.
Not gonna say no.
Right.
Because I answered it. You know.
Yeah, somebody got to do it, man.
Yeah, but on Monday I never answered that phone though.
Yeah.
But I wound up going in last week. He's like, I'm like, well, you figured if you called me, I knew you were screwed if you're calling me on Monday. You don't have to fucking even dial my number on Monday.
Right.
It's the one day I usually don't do anything. Just to recharge the batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not a back porch drinker like Mr. Clark with an E here.
Well, I don't get much quality time on the porch, but when I do.
So how many thousands of pounds have you and your brother collected of aluminum? Are you all like melting it in like ingots and shit?
I wouldn't even know them, but it's significant.
Yeah, we built a 63-story tower for deer hunting season, and you guys.
I mean, we're doing a little less these days, but man, in our prime time, it was yeah.
I don't know, man. I got tired of beer.
That's sacrilege, man.
Yeah, just got tired of it.
I'll never tire of beer.
Yeah. So that's why, I kind of switched to, the bourbon. But,
yeah.
So I got a holiday bottle and, and then, of course, when you're jamming, you got to have a couple.
Absolutely. Creativity and all.
Oh, this guy says he doesn't drink that much. And the past 6 times I've seen him, he's fucking drinking. But, yeah. He goes, I didn't know you were drinking. See, that's what you call a good friend right there.
That's right.
But, yeah. Oh, he's got stories. It's like you. Well, he's
yeah.
Yeah, both of you got good ones.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Whew. But yeah, I like the Maker's Mark.
I got a little bit of that. I got some wood reserve. I like that as well.
That's another good one.
It's nice.
So is High West.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
If you like the reserve, you'll like the High West. And it's got like a wooden cork and shit. Like the old times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like what's his name? Yosemite Sam when he'd go in for a drink.
Right.
Yeah, what was it? What was the drink that that was the same shit all the time? It was what was the fuck?
It was
What was it? Like succotash, but that's what they sarsaparilla was that?
yeah. It was a soda, I think, is it? But
Yeah.
give me a sarsaparilla.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that rabbit. Yeah, I got an A+ on my psychology final in college because I did. You had to. Your paper you had to take a fictional character and you had to describe all their psychological problems.
Abnormalities.
Yes. So I
Yeah.
picked Yosemite Sam. He had 7, and most of them
He-
were Bugs Bunny.
He had issues, that's for sure.
Yeah, I got an A+ on that bitch.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think I remember that actually.
Yeah, because that's when I was doing the drawings. You were probably sitting right next to me when I was doing the drawings.
Probably.
But and I used to give speeches as like in English class as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
To get a little bit extra credit, talk about it. Today in English class, we're going to be talking about going down on the beach. Not going down on your bitch, but your beach. There's a difference, But Arnold was a cool guy.
Oh yeah.
He owned a restaurant down the street, and every year, down the street from my office at one point, and every year he'd invite the whole street, every business
What?
for a luncheon.
It was in L.A.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he invited everybody, buy everyone lunch once a year.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And that's when that office that I was in was actually the old studio from Jim Morrison. And when you that song, "This Is the End," and he's talking about the bus line, the red line or the blue line, whatever the hell. You walk out the door, and there's the sign. And I'm like, that's fucking cool. Getting baked where Jim Morrison got baked.
Look.
But, So, how's the weather out by you? You said you warmed up over there?
Man, it's been in the 70s.
Did you trim your beard or something?
I had it, man. I went tea.
Yeah, so did I. It's funny. So did I this week.
The
And the fucking breakouts from the fucking stupid mask.
yeah.
But, I don't know. I was looking a little too old, I think.
Yeah,
Beard sometimes makes you look a lot fatter than I am.
it does. Your face is at this big. And
Yeah. But, so next week we'll do our official weigh-ins for 10% off. We're going to wait till Rob gets back. Because actually, me and Rob tried doing that last year.
Yeah.
And then the podcast didn't get off, and then, it took a while, and then we just did it. So we're going to do the 10% off, guys. So next week. So, jam your mouth hole.
dude, I went off the wagon tonight. I made my first bolognese sauce, like the legit.
You made a boner sauce?
Oh yeah, just. But no, it was good, man. I was gonna put it like made it for the family, so they had pasta, and I was gonna do like the spaghetti swash, like fuck that, I'm having spaghetti too, So it was killer, man. It came out good.
Pretty good though.
Yeah, but I was like, fuck it, man. One day.
A lot too.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff. But yeah, I had spaghetti the other day. I had pasta like 4 times a year.
Yeah. I love it,
And yesterday there was nothing open because I have literally nothing in the refrigerator. So after work, it's New Year's Eve, and so when I'm leaving a closing restaurant, there's not gonna be anything open.
Right.
I'm driving around looking for. I'm like, oh shit. When I got back, the only person in the whole restaurant was a manager waiting for me. You know what I mean? So there was nothing I could do. So I'm like, okay,
Right.
dude. Dunkin' Donuts is closed. So I find after like 6 different stops, I find a McDonald's that's open. And now when I eat bread, I had some today too. It's probably gonna fuck with me. Right here, it feels like I'm choking. Like I get this. It almost literally feels like this.
A lot of people get that the esophagus, the muscles in the esophagus, they're what is it? They don't stay loose; they get stiff.
But it's literally from the bread. Like it's a type of bloating or something.
It could be. Bread is one of those things, though, that is,
Yeah, because Paul stopped eating bread a while ago. Bread, sugar, and pasta, right?
Not 100%. I did keto for a while, and then I eased up.
Yeah.
Like half keto.
So if you know what keto is, Jason?
Yeah, I've been basically doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mostly keto.
All beef?
Beer isn't keto.
Well, if you just pretend that it is, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do not.
Culture. Just pretend it's like that. People.
Yeah.
Wrong with that.
Hey, it's light beer, man. Denial is the first step.
Right. Right. Yeah. I don't know the rules about smoking on fucking camera. I know I can smoke cigars.
I was like, man, I'll give up sugar, but I'm not going to quit drinking beer. No. I just switched from Heineken to like Miller Lite. That's all.
Well, why don't you do like what do you call it? Why don't you just do why don't you just like switch to bourbon or something?
Well, I could do that. I do a little vodka and a little vodka and Tonkin stuff, So
yeah,
a little better, I guess.
You're not supposed to have potatoes.
Well, yeah, it's potato. Depends where they make it, man. The French.
Then you have the potato diet. Fucking what's his name? Fucking
Pillet. Yeah, lost like 180 pounds or something, right?
Yeah, it was like 78 pounds in 3 weeks. And then by just eating a potato, not
a baked potato.
Yeah. Just like a potato, like. But he did 1 potato a day, or 3 potatoes.
That's how he lost it.
One potato, 2 potato, 3 potato.
Yeah.
He did a disappearing act of his fat.
Yeah,
But he did not look healthy.
No.
He looked like deathly ill when he did it.
Yeah.
And they get, they lose a lot of their skin.
Yeah. Yeah, like when I went down to the goatee, because this is going next, so I go down, and I'm like, and I went, what the fuck is, what? Son of a bitch. Now I have to lose weight, so I don't have the fucking. And
you get the old turkey gizzard there, huh?
Exactly. And then Leonardo Dicaprio. The only reason why he has that bullshit looking beard that he has is to hide his 16 fucking chins, the fat fuck. Dude, Leonardo DiCaprio, you're supposed to be a piece of ass, right? Like to women, he's supposed to be a piece of ass. Dude, get in the fucking gym.
I guess back in the day, right?
Like, dude, how can you be a singer in a huge fucking band and roll out as a big fat ass? Seriously.
You just say fuck it, I guess,
You know what
like,
I mean?
I'm rich.
It's like, they're paying me like $1 million per show.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go to the gym. Dude, I don't get it. If I was getting paid that, I would feel I would have to go,
Yeah, I mean, that'd be a good incentive, you know what I mean? That kind of,
Yeah, I mean, Roth may not be the best singer, but no one's in better shape than that fucking guy. Even if you're 30.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's, Wolfgang Van Halen is now touring with Dirty Honey.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be a good show.
Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of Dirty Honey lately, and I'm really digging them. They're very Tora Tora-like. It's like Tora Tora had a baby.
I need to check it. I haven't really listened to check them out.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I've been listening to the new Iron Maiden last guys. So. Senjutsu.
You like it?
It's not at first listen,
Okay, I've heard that before.
but it grows on you. It's definitely made, it just takes a few times.
And then Bruce Dickinson is going around on a spoken word tour.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw him with a falcon on his arm the other day. Like,
Dude, how much money do you need? Like, Maiden's on tour. You have your own jet company, and you're doing spoken word. Do you really need to do all that?
like what are you gonna do, Bruce?
Right. Problems at home, Bruce?
Oh, and you beat cancer about a year ago. So what are you gonna do now?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
For sure. And let me look up. Let's see what's going on here in Metal News. Oh, Ross was for New Year's Eve were canceled due to COVID. And he's just refunding. He's not rescheduling because he's got 5 shows left and he's retired.
Who is this? Roth?
Yeah, David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
But let's see. All the rockers are mourning the passing of Betty White. That's fucking great. Something.
She probably partied with them.
What's that?
I said she probably partied with a bunch of them,
Oh, she could probably drink them under the table.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, she grew up in a time where drinking was drinking.
And you drank whiskey.
Oh my god, dude, I remember watching my parents. It's like, a couple people drank beer, but most of them were, hard
Whiskey drink. Yeah, that was the thing.
It was like just, Oh,
Yep.
When I finally figured out what a martini was,
Ooh.
I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit, Uncle Bill. No wonder you're always happy. When he passed away, we went to the bar that he used to go to, or the restaurant that he liked. And we're like, yeah. So all the guys go up to cousins and stuff, and, his son. And, so we're all sitting there and like, yeah, line him up. We're going to drink him like Uncle Bill. So, okay.
That was a bad mistake.
Oh, my God. We all like took our first sip and we're like, what the fuck? Holy shit, no wonder he was always smiling. Not the shit,
Yeah, he didn't even flinch, man. He was like
Yeah. A little bit vermouth. Couple of olives.
Mm-hmm. Keep it neat.
Right. Exactly. Let's see here. Have you seen any movies lately?
Dude, I haven't seen a movie in probably 8 years or something like that. I really need to get out a little bit.
Right.
There's
a movie called Don't Look Up. Don't watch it because it's a waste of fucking time.
Okay.
Yeah. It's with Leonardo Dicaprio of all people.
Yeah.
And it's the nude scene with what's her name? The one that she said didn't know what Weinstein was doing, but everyone else in town did. What's her name? Miss No, she knew what was going on. The old one. Meryl Streep.
Oh, Meryl did what was going on?
I thought was who'd you just say? Jennifer Lawrence. I liked her part. All the other stuff, it wasn't funny. It's supposed to be satire, and I think they need to take a lesson on what satire actually is. It's
really is. So.
It's not a circle jerk to your own fucking political circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people either love it or hate it, and I'm a fan of. I'm part of the people who don't like the movie.
It's funny you said that because I was riding around at work the other day thinking, and I really like see what's out and go see something just for shits and giggles. I don't even know what's in there these days. But
Right.
I mean, do you recommend anything?
Let's see. Well, Spider-Man, of course.
Oh, okay.
A little bit. If you've ever watched any Spider-Man, if you've watched any Spider-Man movie in your life, you'll fucking love it.
Yeah.
You don't really need to know too much, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If you do, even better. if you've
Yep.
watched all the Spider-Man movies, you're really, 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 really gonna like it. But I thought it was one of the best comic book movies made yet,
Oh shit.
because
Okay.
it's an actual comic book movie. Because just
Yeah.
because they're Marvel movies doesn't mean they're comic book.
Yeah.
This is very comic booky,
Okay.
But yeah, I thought that was phenomenal. Let's see, as far as other movies, let's see, what have I watched? I've watched a lot of movies lately that I really don't care for because a lot of them suck.
Right. Right.
There's a problem that, like, now we're going through the last of it, but we had a problem with COVID, and there was all these things in the middle of production or about to go in it or not finished, so you have all these weird edits. You have some movies are putting little animated sequences in rather than doing the actual movie.
Really?
It's very bizarre. So, like, you can tell if you're watching a movie and you're like, something's off, start counting the people in the room. If it's a new movie, you'll see if it's pre-COVID or COVID.
Oh.
Like, oh, why are we getting all these movies about solitary people in a room? COVID.
Right.
And
Right.
then you can actually see there's some green screen stuff in some of these films that were shot off of Zoom.
Really?
Yeah. So there's all these different things, and people are like, oh, this movie's. I'm like, well, they had some things they had to,
Yeah.
because James Bond, they had to pay $25 million in interest on their loans because the movie got delayed a year and a half.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a little kick in the nuts.
No.
But yeah, there's a lot of movies out that are just garbage.
It's been going that way for a while, hasn't it, man? Like the quality,
Yeah, and like some stuff too, it looks too good. Like if I'm watching a Western, like this happened one day, I'm watching a Western and everything's dusty, and then they go inside and it's fucking, there's no dust.
Right.
There's no atmospheric smoke. There's no fog. There's no
Yeah. Continuity.
cars
Continuity errors, right?
fucking did. No one's smoking like everyone did.
Yeah.
The fact that there's a disclaimer in front of the Beatles fucking miniseries that say, people smoking, use of tobacco is a warning.
Really?
That's pretty bizarre, but
Yeah.
People
are sensitive, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That was a good movie with Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford.
I watched it about a month ago.
Have you read the comic book?
I have not know nothing about it, knew nothing about the movie, and
I really liked that. I was hoping there'd be another one. Yeah, some of the stuff is just I'm trying to see what movies I've let's see. Some of them are just, I don't, they're not made for us anymore. There's that too.
Right. Yeah.
Which is but I've yet to see Being the Ricardos. I did watch Sorry CK or Louis CK Sorry. So that's his new comedy.
Oh, you got to do special.
That's really funny because the first thing is out of his mouth is a sex joke, and it's fucking great.
That's how he comes back.
Yeah, he's like, you want to know what my favorite sexual position is? That's like, that's laugh. Tiny Tim, King for a Day. That was a good documentary. I watched that. Let's see. Yeah, the place I get most of my stuff from has a lot of foreign stuff. So, I watched that new Bruce Willis movie, American Siege or whatever.
Oh,
Garbage.
I
don't know what happened to Bruce Willis, man. Like he just phones it in.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him. This was supposed to be the big return one for him, and
Yeah.
I mean he did well in his part, but I don't know. The Unforgivable, I watched part of that, turned it off. I watched The Last Son, and that's a Western. It's with Sam Worthington, Thomas Jane. What else have I watched? Yeah, some stuff is just crap these days.
Yeah.
But let's see. There was one. I can't remember what it was now. I'm looking here. Can't see it. Anyway, I watched Hawkeye. I like the Hawkeye series. I'm watching the Book of Boba Fett. No relation to the Book of Vito Bupkis, but there's some issues I have with the Boba Fett series. Did you happen to catch that? I know it just came out the other day. You probably hadn't had time to see it.
No, I didn't even know about it.
Yeah. So in the Mandalorian, Boba Fett had come out and he's got this one scene. It's a fight scene. He just kicks major ass. The episode's directed by Robert Rodriguez, and who's a very famous, very well-known director, and his stuff is really good. He works a lot with Quentin Tarantino, the annoying one. And but this one, like, there's this fight scene. So Boba Fett, basically, he's now taken over what Jabba the Hutt had. So he's like the head mafia guy. So he walks into town with the hell's her name? She was from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Young, I can't remember.
Yeah.
She's really good.
I've had a crush on her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she used to be on ER or something. Yeah, really good. Young Fat. Yeah. Anyway, I apologize. I'm an asshole. I should know that name. But she's like his right-hand man, so to speak. So they go into town, and they're surrounded by 8 guys with these shields, and Boba Fett basically gets his ass kicked.
Really? Like,
Boba Fett doesn't get his ass kicked.
by 8 guys?
He wouldn't walk through the center of town. He'd walk over the rooftops.
Right.
He'd always have the high ground. That old high ground joke from Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, take the high ground. Luke, I've got the high ground. But So yeah, I'm digging the Book of Boba Fett. Joe Pickett. If you guys saw the Apple show about the moon landing, and the it's basically what would have happened if Russia landed on the moon first.
Oh, wow.
And man, is it really good. And this guy was one of the lead characters in it, the guy who plays the lead in this TV show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I stopped on it. I'm also watching Around the World in 80 Days with David Tennant, who's a former Doctor Who. I watch a lot of stuff because there's so many episodes, and I got to do a episode each week of some type of show. So I have all these. So I'm watching 1883. I watched The Murders at Starved Rock, and Starved Rock is a local. What is it, about 50 miles from here, Paul? Yeah, it's this famous murder, and Starved Rock is this place where people go to. There's locks there, river, rock formations, all that type of shit.
Right.
Yeah. Well, there is the one. Yeah. At the lodge. But yeah, so that's mostly what I've been watching. A lot of the TV series just started, like their new whatever season is.
Season, yeah.
Winter season or whatever. So, and I'm also watching Secrets of the Lost Ark, but there's no fucking new information in any of those. But Beatles Get Back, that was really good. Anyone who's a Beatles fan or a fan of music production or songwriting, watch that. I also watched Immoral Compass with Bill Burr. And that's like a series of short films with a bunch of different comedians that are black comedy, like The Wheel of Time, I've watched episodes. Mayor of Kingstown, I watch that every week. That's with Jeremy Renner, who plays Hawkeye in Marvel.
Yeah.
So yeah, I watch a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Doing other things. I always have that. That's why I don't get any fucking sleep.
Right.
How's your Coors Light doing there, Jay?
I'm all out, man.
You're out. Go get one.
You sure?
Yeah.
You gonna tap dance while I'm gone or what?
Absolutely. We'll make fun of the butt plug on the left here, the one that goes up,
Oh yeah, the big one or the small one?
the big run.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Almost like a
It's my
tampon
favorite.
and it's expanded a little bit.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, Jason's got to learn to keep a little cooler next to the desk. He changed where his is, but yeah, because normally we're doing it with that thing. So yeah, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to Paul in the background there, just so you people know. So I can do this when Paul's not there, huh?
Yeah, okay. You were doing it on your phone last week.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there's Paul. Uh-huh.
Stop that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's we were doing it on the phone into the microphone, and now we're doing it this way where his let's see. Hey, why don't you can you look on YouTube to see if it's streaming? Or my Facebook?
Okay.
Creativity Talking, which was that one uncle.
Let me do YouTube first. What is it? Creativity Talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Is it one word? I don't remember now.
2 words. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're live on YouTube. So pretty interesting.
Talk in. Talk in.
Yeah. Talk in. But yeah, so Jason had a bedwetting problem all throughout college. Every time he fell asleep, every time he sat anywhere, actually, he would just pee, and he would pee like gallons. Oh, there's Jay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You let Micah's secrets out.
Your non-existent pee problem. You have.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I'm hitting middle age, so I might develop.
Dude, I had issues when I was like 5th, 6th grade. I'd like fucking like what the fuck, and I'd freak out and like because Michael Landon did that movie about the kid who wet the bed. My name.
Oh
is
really?
Kid. Yeah. So like this whole fucking thing, I'd have to go through, hide it, wash and dry before mom came home, so it wouldn't get like screamed at her. But it turns out, hey, sometimes your body grows faster than the water, and that's what it is. So.
Your body's been growing faster than a willy, though.
Yeah,
that might be a problem.
I had boys, and they'd be all like, I'm like, don't worry about it, it's biology.
Hey, just passing through, man.
Before you go to bed.
We're all just passing through. None of this shit matters that much, you know?
Mm-hmm. Gatorade.
How do you search channels on YouTube?
Oh, just go Creativity Talking channel.
Channel. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is, by the way, it's working. It is on YouTube right now, streaming. And
we're live.
Yeah, and it should be on Facebook as well. I think that's what Paul's checking out now.
Yeah, right on.
But let's see here.
Yeah. So it does say live up in the corner. So.
Yeah. Let's see here. No, it's not live on this one. It's not live on Creativity Talking. Let me see if it's on Vado. Sorry, people who are watching along with this. We're just trying to figure this out, and
you're coming along our test ride here.
Yeah, and half of you guys are hungover anyway, so I'm sure you'll be gladly along for the ride here.
Yeah.
It isn't streaming on Vaudeville either on Facebook, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, people.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
In all due time. Yeah, and it's even got the little counter on the top there, because when we do it the other way, it's not SMPTE time coded.
Ah.
So I'd have to fucking guess. What the hell's 4730? You know what I mean?
Right.
What the fuck is that? I'm like, okay. I think 4700 is like 3 hours, right around 3 hours or something.
Yeah.
But a little shout out to for all friends of the show, Vito, Bupkis, and of course our engineer, Biff Strange. We got our brother Robert Armstrong, our brother Leon Ravel, our brother
Leon.
back, and man in the boat who's sick, and we'll have some other characters. Oh, and the Professor Schwab, Professor Steve.
Steve, yeah.
Be coming on again here shortly, and yeah, once we get this figured out a little better. Hey, we're old. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but we're trying. That's all that matters, you know.
At least it looks good when we're lit and we can hear you. And, Jason.
Hey,
yeah, it looks like you lost like 50 pounds, dude, shaving that beard.
oh yeah, dude. And look, I would have bought a mushroom tapestry if it wasn't for the show. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, like every time I saw you with the big beard, I was waiting for you to go, I didn't know Bumbles bounce.
Shit.
Oh, Yukon Jack. Wasn't that the guy's name?
Con Cornelius, huh?
Oh, was it Don Cornelius? No, Don Cornelius was the dude from fucking.
You talking about the Santa Claus show? You talking about the Santa? Talk about Rudolph?
What?
Are you talking about the Rudolph Christmas show that like when we were?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yukon Cornelius.
Oh, Yukon Cornelius.
Yeah.
I didn't know Bumbles bounce. That Vince Neil meme is great. Quit sending me this shit.
Oh, it cracks me up. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So some had it to him. He's like, would you guys start me this shit?
Yeah. Apparently, yeah. So there's some weird thing about having cigarettes on podcast. I don't know why.
Yeah.
No, I'm Monday. Yeah, I got the patch already. Yeah. No, I was quit, Then Ray had to go fucking kill himself. I was 4 months in.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm locked away with mom. I'm either going to start drinking fucking heavily, which was not a good idea when you're depressed. You shouldn't do that.
Right.
I'm like, okay, fuck it. Someone pick me up a pack of smokes,
Yeah. Yeah,
I was locked down in the condo for 7 months with my mom.
Yeah, something's happened.
Yeah, So, thanks, Ray, for killing yourself and making me smoke, dick.
Well, we love that, man.
Yeah. We wish you were here so we could make fun of you in person.
Right.
But, yeah. Yeah. First person I talked to was Paul right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that you called when I was still in the garage after I broke shit. I broke one mug. I had to break something.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to break something. I even told people I was going to break something. Don't think I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
I don't punch anything because that's stupid.
Yeah. That's.
So I'm like, I'll just break a fucking mug.
Yeah.
But fucking thing.
Did you see Rod? Hey, did you see him doing his polar bear routine in Punta Cana? What you got, man?
It's
Court.
Makundu.
Ah.
Makundu Court.
Hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got some new.
I'm usually a white trash cigar person. I don't like the fancy shit.
Yeah, you like woods, backwoods. I got some new pipe tobacco this week. Some
backwoods is like fucking smoking squirrel scat. Holy shit! Hey, can we fucking dehydrate some squirrel shit any further?
Right.
It's the worst.
I got some new pipe tobacco. Some Soleil Festival from Jersey.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should just come on with the. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Today from Jason's Corner. Oh, so let's talk about this. You have a line on wood?
On wood?
Blanks to make guitars? Jason wants to make guitars. He wants to build them.
Yeah.
What style?
Electric guitars. Solid bodies.
Right, I think you've got a telly thing right now, right?
I know and strat template. Yeah. Yeah.
So explain what you're doing, Jason.
Well, yeah, I'm going to start. I mean, ultimately, I want to build them from scratch, necks and all. I think right now I'm going to just bodies, and
Oh, that's interesting.
That's what I was looking at, right? this minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll probably next. There's a guy near me, a couple hours away, that's doing some pretty nice birds on maple stuff. Might just be next, and basically do like a parts caster kind of deal for a while until I can get first neck down and figure it all out,
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I can't wait for the knuckle draggers to come out officially.
That's right.
Then we'll do a knuckle dragger giveaway.
Yeah, absolutely.
And about 1,000 pounds worth of maple
Really?
that somebody cut down the street from my mom's house just the other day. It's
Wow.
literally in my truck right now.
Wow.
You want to take one back and see if we can
I am taking it back. That's why they're in the truck.
Oh, gotcha.
What about the
Nice.
But to figure out ship, is that New Mexico?
Yes, I'll drive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when do you drive back?
Depends on how much snow we get. Early in the week.
Gotcha. Yeah, don't go tomorrow.
No, we're not going to.
Snap.
Yeah, no.
It's supposed to be gross.
I mean, if it's not much, we'll still do Monday. But if it's still snowy, we'll do Tuesday.
No. Ooh, there's a little lining in here. Look at that. Is it a secret message?
It's like X marks the spot.
Oh, check it out. It's actually a little piece of fucking. This is one of the $95 sheets of plywood they were selling earlier in the. That's interesting. So it's a kind of a little humidor.
Huh.
Smoke it.
Yeah, smoke it. I didn't notice that in the other one.
It's rolling papers, free rolling paper.
It's got a wooden smell, a wooden taste to it. But, let's see here. Yeah, so,
No, I want to ask you a couple questions.
all right.
Jason, you ever have you built any amps?
I have not built any yet. I would love to. I got some books. I just haven't dove in yet though.
Yeah, hold on. He's having a feedback issue.
Okay. I've been looking at. I've been online. I've been looking at kits. Oh, sorry. Looking at kits.
Yeah.
The good amps are expensive, but you can get a kit for half the price.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mojo Tone makes some good stuff. And Bruce Hegner does a class up in Michigan. I would love to go to, but yeah.
Mojo Tone does a class also.
Right.
If you buy the kit and then you got to go out to where they are, which is I think it's somewhere near you, one of the Carolinas.
Okay. North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah, and they I don't know if you pay or if it's already included, but you build the amp that you bought in a 2-day class that they take care of. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. I knew that. You know.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it one of these days. We'll meet up.
That's true. That
Yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be great. Like old Princeton, circuit or something, like that, Or,
I'd probably start with the original Champ, which I can't remember now if it's the 5E3 or 5F1.
Right, yeah.
It's really simple, but it's still, I'm not. I used to be able to solder. I used to be able to see close, and that's really, I'm sure I could do it, but that's going to be the biggest challenge.
Yeah,
soldering the wires, getting it looking neat, probably getting them into the right place. Yeah. And
do you know that when DeMartini on like Invasion of Your Privacy and those 80s Rat albums that actually was recording, I heard with an old Champ reverb, a blackface Champ.
There's a lot of, when you start reading about the particular ones, there's a lot of stories.
Yeah.
That they use, it's.
You thought it was a big Marshall, but he had a little Fender Champ. I mean.
I haven't gotten into Marshalls yet. I'm sticking with, well, at least at the time, I'm sticking with the Fender with the Tweed.
Yeah.
But they do say the rumor out there, which a lot of people say is the beginning of Joe Walsh's Rocky Mountain Way was done with a little champ.
I doubt it. Yeah, I know one of Joe's favorite amps is a C1 Bassman. I think is
Bassman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just started getting into tube amps. I've never had the money. I've never been able to afford tube amps until recently.
Yeah.
And I still can't afford them, but now at least I have one.
Right. What do you have?
Mike Gibson.
I'm totally eyeballing it. He's got to. It's a Gibson. I looked it up. He didn't look it up. It's a
GA.
What is it? Bring it out here.
Like a GA20 or something like that?
It might be actually, and it's got the slant. What do they call it? Made 64 to 67 Minuteman. It's a Minuteman GA something.
GA20 RBT.
GA20 RBT. You were right. That's what it is.
Yeah. Great amps, man.
The two numbers.
Those are the
From
tubes.
the guy who owned this amp, he was carrying it out to the guard.
Yeah, they're great, man. They're great.
Yeah, but it's
Worth a few bucks too.
Huh?
I said you're worth a few bucks too. Getting there.
I looked it up. They're selling for in working condition. This one needs a little work. Working condition, they're going for $1,000.
Yeah.
And there were some people, at least in the article, I don't remember what. It was just internet stuff. Ry Cooter, who else? And it was only used in a couple of different places, but it was songs that we would have known, and some Elvis and Surf Guys. It's reverb.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But it is cool.
Yeah.
It's unique. It's cool to have and to talk about the Marshalls, the old Fenders, Blackface, all that. This one it's just a little unique. I considered offering him money, but I changed my mind. He needs to
I have a 72 Super Reverb.
reverb. Okay.
It's technically a silver face. It's an earlier one, and it sounds great, man.
Yeah.
And then I got a Hot Rod Deluxe.
I got a Hot Rod Deluxe.
Yeah, great amps.
Wait. Which is the bigger one, the Deluxe or the DeVille?
The DeVille's the 410 one. That's the bigger one. Yeah, the Deluxe is the single.
I got 212s. That's the Deluxe.
Yeah.
I can turn it up to about 1.5.
They're loud, man. Yeah. And then I got Boss Katana that I love, man. Just a little practice amp. Got all the Boss effects in it. They sound great, fantastic.
I watch a lot of YouTube about that, and in the last 30 years, I've had so many multi effects pedals, Zoom, DOD, this and this. I finally said, you know what? Let's get the real stuff now. Let's buy a pedal. Let's buy a good pedal. I don't want to do multi effects anymore. I want to see what the real stuff on what it was really based on. Yeah. So, I still don't have much yet, and they get expensive too. I'm not, and when I get the real stuff, I don't mean like real original stuff. I just mean like, as opposed to. No, that's what I don't want. That's what I used to do.
Oh, so you don't want the profiles?
I don't. Right. I want my amp, maybe another amp, and then what was the last one I bought? It was a Big Muff.
Oh yeah.
Big Muff.
Big Muff.
Oh.
Big Muff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now the green muffs are. Those are like the Russian ones. Those are the.
There's like five different ones.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't have the money. Basically a pedal is about $100.
Yeah.
Buying a guitar pedal. Well, it's not the same. About 40 years ago, it might have been. I could buy one record album a month.
Yeah.
It was $10. And that's what at 12 years old. Maybe it might be the same. I can afford a pedal, maybe one every 2, and I'm only 2 or 3 months in.
Yeah. So I just bought a Strum Big Sky. And
okay.
It's fantastic. Now it was, it's a little pricey, but it's fantastic if you ever think about getting one.
The standard basic reverbs I haven't gotten into, but the fancy ones, I'm gonna start looking into them a little bit more because I'm very unfamiliar. The the reverb that just comes on an amp, doesn't do much for me. But
Right.
as I'm learning now, the reverbs, they're getting these really tail ends. You know what I'm talking about. Envelope filters, I guess. I don't know if that's in the reverb, but when it's I don't know. The song that comes to mind is the Steve Miller song, and it's the thing is going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's some greats for sure. But Ryman stuff's always a home run. I mean, it's
Expensive. If I find used, I jump on it.
Yeah.
If I can.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Absolutely.
they sell pedals too. The Mojo Tone, and there's a lot of companies that sell the kits.
Yeah.
Also, to make analog or some sort of pedals.
Yeah, Stu Mac does as well. Yeah.
Stu Mac. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I got a really nice mahogany maple. It's a T-style, a telly-shaped, like a thin line, hollow, semi-hollow. I bought at the Western North Carolina Guitars. I do that one up first.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna probably just spray it clear. It's nice, really nice wood. I'm gonna shoot it with probably just poly. A couple coats of poly.
Okay.
And
Do you ever look at any other Warmoth stuff?
I got a really nice. I just did this summer. Actually, I traded Ibanez for a really kill Warmoth Telecaster with a roasted flame maple neck. It's a Warmoth Telly body and metallic burgundy mist.
Okay, nice.
It's got the Freeway 6-way switch, which is fantastic, with a Duncan SER1 and a Duncan 5.2 pickup in it.
That's two humbuckers. I don't know pickups. I don't know specifics on pickups.
It's a regular T-style pickups. You got like the lipstick in the neck, and then the single coil and
I gotcha.
But it sounds with that 6-way switching, it'll get as fat as my Les Paul, man. It's amazing. It sounds
Do you play that when you do the switching? I don't do that, but I know what you're talking about when they go.
Yeah.
Okay. They're do. I know. What you're talking about.
But it's pretty. It's a real pretty good guitar. The flaming neck, man, it's top shelf.
I look at them. I go on their website every couple of months, thinking I got a couple of bucks in my pocket, and say, okay, I'm going to look for. I would really like to put together. I call it a mahogany telly, but it's basically just like George Harrison's telly, his rosewood telly.
This rosewood one, yeah.
It's all dark, but I wouldn't do. I don't feel like I need to do rosewood, but I do like that everything is dark. Everything is that dark.
Yeah.
The body and the neck is all the same mahogany, maybe, and I don't know what on the fretboard, but that's a pretty cool look.
Yeah.
And I end up looking at them as, okay, well, it's about $600 for the neck, and look, all right, another $400 for the body, and this, and before I know it, it's $1,200.
It's up there, yeah.
And I still got to put it back together.
and buy electronics, and tune machines, and
So it's still on the list. I still look. I still forget exactly how much it is. Approximately every 6 months, and I have to go check again.
Yeah. Well. Or, it's the old Johnny Cash song, buy it one piece at a time. It's your neck, then your body, when you can. And
what's that song? That's the
one.
I know what you're talking about. He built a car one piece.
Yeah, stealing the parts from the factory.
In the car? Used to play that when my kids were in the car. Okay, you're up.
Nice.
We'll talk more guitar.
All right.
Yes. So now we've given Paul the bug. So now when he goes back to New Mexico, we can have him in on Saturdays if he's up.
There you go. Now when his wife wants to choke him, she can blame me.
You got a phone? Sure, if that works. Yeah, we'll just make an avatar for you, so it shows a picture, or it can have guitar or a guitar fucking tractor. A tractor guitar.
There you go.
Yeah.
John Deere guitar.
How many tractors you got now?
5 or 6.
Yeah.
That's a serious commitment right there.
Yeah, and what did you just get rid of 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
Oh, my dump trailer and my commercial mower, the second commercial mower, yeah.
Dump trailer.
Yeah, I had a 40-foot high side dump trailer, Big Tex. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
That's what Jason carries his russets around in.
Oh, yeah. It's the name of one of my drawers.
The
Big
potato
text.
holder.
Slingshot.
Yeah. But don't bump. Yeah. Shit. But yeah. So yeah, I think my next guitar, I want to get a Paul Reed Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Just to have it, and then I think that and maybe like a.
Not going to do an SE, right? To go top shelf like.
35 and then a resonator.
Oh, yeah.
If I have those, then I think I'd be done because I'm enjoying playing drums a lot more than.
Yeah.
And I'm
Man.
fun, man. Holy shit, is that fucking fun?
I'll tell you, those PRS the private wood library, like the special top shelf ones,
What's that?
gorgeous, like big money, you know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, private stock. Yeah, you
Yeah.
broke up a little bit there, Jason.
Like 11 grand. Yeah, like 11 or 12 grand for one of them.
Oh.
It's like,
Okay, so here's a technical question: are you plugged direct into your router?
no, I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm downstairs, the router stairs.
Okay, so you're gonna have to spend $12 on like a 100-foot cord, and when we do
Okay.
video, plug it in,
Oh, okay.
and that because there's a little staccato in some of your
Okay. Yeah.
that'll take that away. But
Okay,
other
okay.
than that, it's been good. So yeah, back to
Working.
Paul Reed, private stock, Paul Reed Smith.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful, man. Gorgeous, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was never a Les Paul fan.
You haven't played mine yet.
For me to play like a Fender, like there's a different, you know what I mean?
That's what they say, but I've
Yeah.
played a Les Paul once for about 3 minutes.
Do you remember my the fake SG I had?
Not the SG, the Flying V.
Well, that was that was after the SG. I had it was a maroon SG that I got from Sears the year before we became friends. So that was probably up at like Steve Dahl time when we're talking all the time about. But yeah, no, Ray got me a Gibson Flying V from Korea. That was fucking badass. But yeah, I remember I sold that because I needed money or whatever. That's what fucking happens. And what they resold it for, dude, I was disgusted. Yeah, that was like my first lesson. And now, oh, what do you got? Nice. Is it plugged into an amp? Ooh.
No, it's not. But this is the Les Paul of my dreams.
Okay, so give it a rundown, dude.
It's a it's a 995 standard Honeyburst. Man, this thing. Look at the back, man. It's like it's never even been played.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but it sounds and plays as good as it looks, you know.
What's her name?
The troll.
The what?
The troll
The troll?
that lives under the bed. It's not out in general pop with all the other guitars. The other 17 are out there. This under my bed.
Yeah, so the thieves can steal the ones in the living room.
Exactly. When the beds break in and when I work, this one stays
Always best to tell people where you hide it.
on the internet. Right.
Exactly.
Let me give my address real quick in case you want to come over.
It's right next to Jason's 3 cannons, his 4 flamethrowers, and
Yeah.
it's next to the Molotov cocktails.
But no, the thing with Les Pauls, man, there's a lot of beautiful ones, but you got to play them all, and when you find the one, it's the one. It's the one for me, you know. I did not have the money for it, but I couldn't leave it there. You know, it was one of those conundrums, you know.
All right, so what kind of neck you got there? What's going on? What's up with the tuning pegs? What kind of pickups you got going?
It's a bone stock 90s, but they refer to 90s Lesters as the good wood era. And they were on their game in the 90s. These It's like I think it's like what they call the pickups, like 490, 498 T set. It was before they like the 50, 57, like the burst buckers and all that stuff. But I might be a little off on my numbers, but yeah, these were the one they really it's pretty killer.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm trying to get Jason to do, and so if you're a guitar company out there or a music store, we want to do Guitar of the Week, and Jason's going to break down a guitar, go through it, and explain to everybody why that guitar is what it is and why people like that specific model, because it's just, if you're a music fan and you're into guitars, man, you'll just love that shit. And
yeah. I mean, it's like stock clue Saunders, man. The usual, nothing's been touched,
Nice.
But hey, it's one of them that ain't broke, don't fix it, no. So.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the one.
And if you ask to play it, you can only play it if you have a really pointy belt buckle.
Yeah.
And watch Jason play you.
You have to naked before you play this one.
Yeah. Excuse me, you're gonna have to disrobe. Patrol.
You got nothing on but your boots and your boots and your guitars. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And here's a couple of fucking band-aids for your nipples.
Right. Grossing me out.
Right. Totally. Nice. So what is that? What's street value on that?
Around 27 to 3-ish,
Gotcha.
Yeah. But it's climbing all the time. I mean, it's already 20 some odd years old, right? So,
Yeah, so it's a great stage guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, great stager and recording for sure, probably, I would imagine.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, man. All I need is an old Mark JMPP to go with it.
Yeah, what do you play it through?
I got the super reverb with the 410s. I mean, it sounds great. It sounds great. It's great through everything. I got some guitars that sound shitty through that Fender amp, and other ones that sound killer. But this thing sounds great through it.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, that works.
Yeah, like I gave Seth this old Telly copy, no name, that I bought at a garage sale for like $20 in LA.
Yeah.
It's the blonde Telly. It's the best sounding fucking guitar I've ever had.
Yeah. Hey, I've always said, man, and it doesn't have names on it or.
I've been playing mine, and did you feel something about that with that guitar too, the Telly, with red?
It's sounding good.
It
feels good to me.
Okay, because I was like, something's waning.
Waning.
Yeah, like it didn't seem like it was, or I don't know if it was, maybe it wasn't.
Well, I mean, how long since you had it set up? Because I mean, you really should get it set up probably about a couple times because of the humidity and everything.
Yeah.
Especially going into winter when you turn the heat on, it makes neck smooth and all that stuff. So.
Right. Yeah. No, I haven't had that set up in a couple of years.
That'll.
I have set up every year.
Yeah, I mean that's probably why it feels to you.
Yeah, because I haven't really played that guitar. Really, when you're in town is when I played that guitar. Otherwise, I haven't played that guitar in fucking.
It was playing good. Action could be a little bit lower, but it still felt really good.
Yeah, but no, I love that guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what is it? A Burton signature?
It's one I don't know. I didn't.
The guy who played with Elvis.
Oh yeah, Jay Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, those are good guitars.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Let me put the troll back under the bed. I'll be right back.
Right. You could see it bothering him. He could just see the money sign, 2,700. Don't spill a beer on it, Jay. But yeah, that's a nice guitar. Jason does have quite the guitar collection, and so he'll start breaking out some of those guitars, once a week, and wait till you see some of the stuff he's got. It's really interesting.
Oh. Well, some of it, there's some good ones there, and there's some that are,
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
But they're good playing.
Guitars.
Yeah. I got a Squire.
It's like going to the junkyard. Do you
Yeah,
need anything there? No, but I'll spend 3 hours there fucking walking around.
damn right. I got a $300 Squire telly out there that kills, man. I love that thing.
Squire?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some of that stuff is funny.
Yeah, it's a Chinese Squire based on like a 72 bucks telly, you know, 2 humbuckers in it. Got the Fender full range humbucker. Man, thing's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get another electric. But I don't know. I'm having fun with the drums. I want to get an extra cymbal and a pad, though.
Yeah.
Because I can expand this one for 2 more outlets.
Right.
But. Uh-huh.
And then when you get a little bored with electric kit, then you'll get a double bass, Pearl or,
Well, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to getting a real set, except, I don't want to spend $17,000 on cymbals. Dude, the hardware, because really, if you want a really nice set, you're going to have 8 cymbals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to have your 2 you're going to have your Ride, and then Crash Splash, China Boy, some other, that's a lot of fucking cash. Where
you're not kidding.
here,
Right.
these 2 cymbals will have to work on for all of them. Yeah. Alrighty.
Jason,
Thanks for stopping by.
we're
All right, bye, man.
later. I'll see you again.
All right, man.
See you again.
Sounds good. Good. Okay. Take care, Paul.
Have a good one, Ben. Thanks for shoveling that back, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that was awesome. Seth won't even do it, so thank you.
Yes. Seth.
All right, man. Drive safe.
We're publicly shaming Seth on the World Wide Web.
Yeah, what a good dude. But hey, everybody, if you're watching us live, wherever the hell it is, on YouTube or Facebook or whatever,
Yeah. What's happening?
might be working. I don't know. But
We don't know where we are. We are out there somewhere. So.
and so this is our first time doing the video. Like we said, we'll have it more figured out. This is the first live stream, and so you'll be able to get one of the copies, just like our regular podcast on Spotify and vaudevillepress.com, vincentcustos.com, Creativity Talking on Facebook. We have a new Facebook page, Creativity Talking, and new YouTube, Creativity Talking channel. And coming up, we'll have Creativity Shorts once we get some more video stuff on there, and some guests. Some bigger guests will be coming on, and I don't mean to diminish the guests we've had on. I mean, bigger is maybe more well known than others.
Right.
And we're still going to have people that we want to pair up, because there's a lot of people the world doesn't know about that are just as good, maybe better, and
Hey.
a lot to the table that people don't know about.
Regular people. Everybody's got a story, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like coming up, we have Jason. Why don't you tell us about a couple of your buddies that are going to be on in the next few weeks?
Yeah, we're gonna have Grandma on. Rob's a bass player. He was in called Primal NYC. He was in the New York City scene, back in the early to mid '80s, and played in the band with a guy from Carnivore. I love Carnivore. He started this band, so he's gonna he's some stories to tell him. Shout what was going on back in the day.
Yeah.
Playing L'Amour's and famous New York City clubs in the mid-80s. So yeah, Rob's going to be on, and then still trying to work out scheduling a friend of mine, Mike Shabu, is currently a police officer in Mississippi. Formerly a paramedic, was at Ground Zero after the towers came down. Before that was in the Army.
Paramedic, when the buildings came down on 9/11, he was.
Yeah. He responded, after the fact. He was down there doing the thing. And also was in Big Desert Storm. He was, previous to all that. So, yeah, we'll talk to him, see what kind of stories he's got. But
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some other people coming up. We have a guest coming on from Reservation Dogs. That's going to be awesome. We have some artists coming on. My buddy Caleb King. We're going to schedule him up soon. He was going to be on a couple of weeks ago. He couldn't be on, so he'll be back. We have Leon coming on again, Leon Ravel.
Oh yeah.
Me and Leon are going to be talking about special needs children's programs, funding, how money's dispersed, and me and Leon are going to do a whole series of podcasts focusing on disability in children and how parents can, from my past experience, and he's on educational board, so how you can mix those two and get maybe some changes made for your special needs students. So that's we're gonna do that, and Leon's a good fucking guy, heart of gold.
Oh yeah.
And so he's got some inside scoop, and he can explain shit better than me. So personal experience outweighs policies.
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah, and we got some filmmakers coming out. A friend of mine's going to come on and talk about her MS, because she's very upset at the moment that sometimes when you're disabled, people can't see it. And you may be in pain, you may be, you maybe feel like you're on fire, whatever's going on. Well, a lot of people with MS who aren't presenting symptoms to you, maybe their eye doesn't work, but you wouldn't know that. But, so when they're not presenting symptoms, sometimes it can be a psychological battle that you just have to accept because people just don't think. There's no way around it. You know what I mean? People just don't think past whatever. They're worried about their shopping list and other types of shit. But also, breast cancer survivor, tell a story. And because guys, sometimes we're not the best with helping when things go weird in the health way. That's not me, but I work at it, and I can be better. But just things to think about that maybe we don't think about because we're not them.
Right.
Just like the other way around, but we're used to them not caring.
Or we're just dickheads.
Suck it up anyway and fucking whatever. But yeah, so also going to start reviewing Yellowstone seasons 1 through 4 and other stuff like that. And yeah, there's some cool stuff coming up, some animations, some sketches, all types of fun shit.
And who knows? I mean, we don't even know you yet, So
what's that?
I said there's a bunch of shit we don't even know yet.
Oh yeah, exactly. But yeah, okay. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up today's. Just thanks you for coming to our test episode. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, man.
2022, the first year without Betty White. Good thing we didn't have to wait too long. Yeah. So, anything else to say there, Jason, before we sign off?
No, just glad to see everybody. We'll see you on this one.
Right on. And if you're listening to this on podcast, and we'll put in the description, click on the cupofcoffee.com. That'll basically help us pay for skits, the overhead of running this podcast here, and expanding, making the show better and more interested. We have some funny things, hopefully, that we're planning for next summer that we're not going to mention yet, just because sometimes if you mention it, it doesn't happen. But if this does go through, it's going to be hilarious. So anyway, thank you, everybody. Happy New Year. Another episode of Creativity Talking, episode 129. Jason, love you, brother.
I love you, man.
All right, and I'll give you a buzz after I
sounds good.
Click. But we now can do this. Remember, if you hear something scraping, that's just creativity talking, or Jason's knuckles. Anyway, later, people.
Later.